Good day, Guardians. Thanks so much for coming back to the channel. So today, I finished my Iron Banner, kind of a rant, if you didn't know already. Today I finished my Iron Banner Season 9 quest, and it wasn't that bad up until I got to the final step, and I think you know how I feel right now, with rocket launchers. And normally I don't like quests that tie your hands, but this one wasn't that bad until I got to rocket launchers. What do I mean by tie your hands? I mean making you use guns you don't either normally use or a gun that's not a meta in a mode that you're going into, like Iron Banner or Crucible. So, when's the last time you saw somebody using a rocket launcher in any PvP Crucible mode? It's very rare. It's usually somebody that doesn't really know about the competitive side of Destiny, and they're just going into Crucible to figure it out and have fun. How often do you get heavy? And if you do get heavy, how often is it just sweat around that heavy? It's almost impossible to make sure you get heavy for that round. And what happens if you don't get heavy? You've wasted 10 minutes of your life. What happens if you get spit into a match? You're wasting time in your day, time of your life, to do a stupid quest. So it's very aggravating when you get spat in and you see 87 of 30, and it's like, okay, well, this match is over and heavy's not going to spawn, and now I've just wasted all my time. You know, I understand using what you got as far as weapon quests and weapons and like do this and do that, but it seems every quest nowadays is just a fetch quest. You know, get said kills with said gun and collect your reward, and it feels like there's no depth and no immersion in the quests anymore. It's just becoming bland over and over and over again. It's the same thing. And on top of that, skill-based matchmaking with peer-to-peer is like, let's just cut the wound even deeper, but hold on, we're gonna pour salt and lemon juice on it. Because it's like, peer-to-peer in 2020, because it's almost 2020, people. We should not have peer-to-peer, you know? That pains me. And then skill-based matchmaking, I don't want to sweat. It's like, here, hold my headband. You know, I would like to tell someone, because I don't want to have to go into a mode and put on the sweatband and the old fisticuffs, whatever you call them, and you know, it's getting old. And on top of this, what happens if you're a new player and you're playing Iron Banner for like six hours? You get all your tokens, you're like, you know what, I'm done, I can't do this anymore, I don't have to do the quest, I don't need to do the quest. Oh no, absolutely, you have to do the quest, because if you have all your tokens, little guardian, you can't turn them in. You can turn them in, but you can't collect your reward, so you've wasted tokens now, and you've wasted time, and it's like, oh yeah, you can carry them on to the next Iron Banner, but when is the next Iron Banner, and are you going to get the quest done then? Probably not, because you don't have much time, right? You work, you do stuff it takes time, you know, you only have maybe, what, an hour of your day? It takes way longer to do this quest than that if you're not a good PvP player. What if you're just that average Joe? You're never going to get this done in the amount of time they give you. It's 1 week. So collecting tokens is useless if you don't finish that quest, which is very, very frustrating. And I know that Iron Banner needs help, because it's not just the PvP aspect, it's also the rewards, because when you turn in those tokens, what happens? Okay, I maybe get a good Gnora's Axe, because that's the only thing in that pool that you're going after. And if you get the good Gnora's Axe, how often are you going to be able to use it because of these lobbies? Because getting close range in these lobbies is not really a thing anymore with the amount of pulses and sniper rifles and just, you know, everything. So what's the point in going into Iron Banner and farming for stuff other than the satisfaction of being like, yeah, I finished that Season 9 quest, the very first Iron Banner that it came. You know, so like, weapons, armor. For me, the way that you could fix the Iron Banner grind and make Iron Banner matter to where people are excited to play Iron Banner again is make it where the Iron Banner is where you forge extremely awesome rare armor pieces, right? This is the tournament commemorating the Iron Lords and the sacrifice they made when, you know, fighting off Siva, you know, to lock it away in that chamber, right? So why don't we make it where it's us collecting materials or charging up, say, like a weapon core or an armor core, and it has decisions you can make, say 500 headshots, or, you know, 10,000 dodges or 1,000 dodges in Crucible matches, certain things like that. And then when you get one bar filled up, you can choose, okay, I want to use that bar right now of the 500 headshots, and you forge your headpiece with that armor core. And when it forges it, it puts on an intrinsic perk that is passive, and it doesn't really show up, but you know it's there by a little icon that says enhanced hand cannon targeting. So you have your 4 perks, right? Your mod of like resilience, and then you have your scavenger perk, your other scavenger perk, and then your Dreambane perk or your Season of Dawn perk on there. But no matter what, at all times, without using points, without using anything, because you built that piece of armor, you spent the time grinding it out because you only have a week to do it, make it where they can maybe build 1 piece of armor every week, right? So you build that piece of armor, and then that piece of armor has a special intrinsic perk that you're not wasting points on, and people can make really amazing, awesome builds. So that's just kind of my idea to spice it up. I don't know, tell me what you think in the comments, if it's crap or if it like, hey man, that's a great idea. So Iron Banner struggling, not just PvP, but also armor rewards, and just like motivation to get in there. Really, just motivation to get in there and do something about it. So tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me if I suck. Hope you found this informative. Hope you learned something. Hope you're having a great day. And as always, eyes up, Guardian.